The River Medway has had its troubles in the past with flooding, especially in the villages surrounding Maidstone and Tunbridge, including Yalding, where today the Environment Agency unveiled their £17 million action plan to reduce the impacts of flooding.
We're going to deliver a better standard of protection to over 1,700 people right across the Medway. So it'll be really making a difference, and we're going to be looking at a whole range of things. We're going to be looking at improvements in flood defences, in natural flood management, and in making our communities even more resilient to future flood risk.
The main target from the plans are to improve communication and encourage communities to work together when disaster strikes.
This isn't just about flood defences in the raw sense, it's also about having the resilience in the community to know that when there is flood water on the roads, you close the roads. To know that when people are aware of flood warnings, you have flood wardens to get out and do what is so important, which is to assist people and to warn people, to make sure that the flood defences that they have for their property protection are actually put in place.
We can't stop floods, but we can make sure together that we are more resilient, we reduce the damage, and ultimately, if there are floods, that we protect people and help them to recover as quickly as we possibly can.
Now, whilst local MPs Tom Tugendhat and Helen Grant have praised the plans from the Environment Agency, those who work in the parish councils here in Yalding and further down the road in Collier Street said that the plans show nothing different than what they've been doing for the last few years to help combat the water when it does get over those safe levels.
We've been told we're going to have property level resilience, which is individual property protection. Now, we had that before. So in fact, it's in this plan. It's been heralded as a great new thing, but we've actually had it for some years. And there was individual property resilience after the last floods in 2013-14, so it really is nothing new, it's just being extended.
KCC, who are giving £3 million to the plans, say that larger scale projects just weren't viable.
It is very tricky, but don't forget that the original thought was that we would be able to build a live storage area for Yalding and Collier Street, and that's proved to be not possible. I don't think they can feel let down because it was only a theoretical matter which needed to be proved, and it's been proved that it can't happen.
The plans will look to prevent the huge damage that can be caused by the power of Mother Nature. Harry Peat for KMTV in Yalding.